boys and girls, and welcome to Golden Guitar. We have Foo Fighters here again. They released a couple songs from their new album here recently, so we're gonna take a look at this song now, Beyond Me. Alright, so like always with Foo Fighters, it's a challenge usually with many chords and different rhythms, and so for this specific song it's perhaps more about many chords. The rhythm and like that is pretty straightforward in this song, so that's great. But yeah, we'll start with the capo on second, and that will have the best scenario for us. We'll have the easiest chords possible, even if they are many. So capo on second, let's take a look at Beyond Me. All right, starting with the chords, we have first the E minor. That is open E, second A, second D, open G, open B, and open E. We'll move on with C now, and we have two different variations of C. If you wish, I showed that in the introduction tutorial. We have the standard C, which is like this. That is third on A, second on D, open G, first B, and open E. But for the specific verse here, you can also go with the C add 9 version thing here going on, and that's like this. So that is third on A, second on D, open G, third B, and you can go with open E. So this really fits for the verse only. All right, the next chord now will be the GB chord. That's a G but with a B in the bass. So we have the second A, open D, open G, third B, and open E. Then we'll add now the G chord, and that is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. Okay guys, so we're halfway now. Let's go on with the A minor. So that is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. We have the D here next. So that is open D, second G, third B, and second E. And now we'll end with 3 bar chords. The first one will be F. So that's a bar here on the first fret over all strings. And then the rest will be third on A, third on D, and second on G. Then we have 2 more chords left. They are used later on in the instrumental kind of bridge part there. All right, so the first one would be the D sharp. All right, it's a bar chord here, and we choose to play it up high up here on the 6th fret. So you place a bar there, all right, on the 6th fret, and you bar all strings except from the last E here in the bass. All right, so bar there, and then we go with the sus version here. So you add the 8 on D and 8 on G. That's the D sharp, and then we have the final chord, the A sharp. It's in the same position here when it comes to the bar. So you bar the 6th fret now. This time you bar all strings, and then the rest will be 8 on A, 8 on D, and 7th on G. And there you have the chord, guys. E minor, C, G, B, the G, A minor, D, F, the D sharp, and A sharp. Let's start this one up and take a look at the verse play. All right. So for the verse play, you're gonna play just straight downs, okay? So very simple there. And you start with E minor 8. Then you go to C4, and here you can choose to play the standard C or the C add. I go with C add here, so 4. And then the GB4. All right. And transition there from the C add specifically to the GB is very convenient there, because it goes from this, and then you just slide over with the finger to get the GB like this. All right, so very easy there. That is the verse play. You're gonna play that for 2 rounds, chord progression rounds in the first round. So the first verse, E minor 8, C4, and the GB4 times 2. On the second verse, you played only for 1 round. So only 1 round of that, and that's the verse play. Then we'll come to the refrain part in the lyrics, Are You Well? All right, so here we're gonna continue just straight downs, all right? So very easy. You're gonna play A minor 4, and the standard C4, then G4, and D4. Both refrain parts in this song, the first and second, is played for only this one chord progression. And that takes us to the pre-chorus. Everything we love, that's where we're on the lyrics, all right? Now we'll start to add up when it comes to the strumming hand here. So instead of just one down, we can call the strumming pattern for 2 downs. It's not a pattern strumming like that, but it's twice as many downs, all right? So think 2 downs as equal to 1 here, all right? So we're gonna start with C2. That means 4 downs in total, so that is 2, okay? So you start with C2, then G, B2, A minor 2, E minor 2, then C2, G, B2, A minor 2, and E minor 2. All right, so I hope you could follow there. It's pretty easy, otherwise you will have to rewind there and go back and listen to it. But this will repeat itself almost, except from the ending. So you start in the same way for the second round here. So you play C2, G, B2, A minor 2, E minor 2, C2, G, B2. So till this point, everything is the same, but the ending there, instead of playing A minor 2, E minor 2, now you play D4. So it covers both A minor and E minor. So D4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So that is the pre-chorus. All these chords we went through there is one chord progression. So very long one with 2 different endings. And in both these pre-choruses, you're gonna play for only this one long chord progression round. And that takes us to the chorus in the lyrics, but it's beyond me. All right, so here we have to split. We're gonna continue with this D down down, the strumming pattern, but in the end of this we're gonna split the last 2 chords between there. So it's a certain rhythm here going on. I'm gonna take you through one round now. First play it for you and then explain. So it goes like this. So you're gonna use that down down now still. So A minor 1, then GB1, then C1. The last 2 chords are now the G and D. So on the G, you play just 1 down. So you take away the last down here in the strumming pattern from that G, and you give that to the D. So the transition will be 1 down on G and 1 down on D. And then you continue for another 4 strumming patterns, that mean 8 downs on D. So the G will be just 1, like a stepping stone there, and then to D. And then you continue with 4 Ds. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the chord progression here for the chorus. So again, A minor, G, B, C, G, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And this chord progression here from A minor all the way to the GD there, you're gonna play for 4 chord progression rounds in both choruses. All right. Then after the second chorus, in about 2 minutes and 57 seconds into the song, comes the instrumental part or bridge part. And this is where we use the new chords there, the F, the D, sus, and the A sharp. So let's take a look at this now. You're gonna continue the same strumming, the down, down, all right? We're gonna use the same technique there, the split here we just had in the chorus between the last 2 chords here to begin with. So you're gonna start with F, 2 strumming rounds, so that means 4 downs. And then you're gonna play C for 2, but on the last round here, you're gonna split C and give that to G. So that will be 3 downs on C, because it's 2 rounds in total. So the first round is down, down, and then the split here comes with 1 down, and then you give that to G, and then you play another 4 rounds of G. And that's the first kind of chord progression here. You're gonna play that for 2 rounds. So 1 round slowly will be like this. F2, C, C, G, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, F, F, C, split G, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 2 rounds there. And then you continue with F2, C2, and then you go to the D sharp 2 and the A sharp 2. And that's it for the bridge and instrumental parts. So just to summarize that part, you had a F2, C, 1.5, or the C split here. You're gonna play it 2 almost and give this last down to G, and then you fulfill the 4 rounds of G, okay? And then you play that part for 2 rounds, and then you go over to the F2, C2, D sharp 2, and A sharp 2. That's the instrumental part. And then after that, it just follows with a post-chorus part. You're gonna play the same way as you play the other choruses for 4 rounds, but on the 4th round there, you will just have to play 1 down on the last D there, and that's how this beautiful song from Foo Fighters, Beyond Me, ends. So, a challenge there, many chords, but otherwise from that, it's pretty straightforward, downs only. So give it a try, guys. If you love Foo Fighters, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. We covered many of them. So far, we'll be back with more Foo Fighters, that's for sure. So thank you for watching, guys, and play tuned.